Hard to tell where I am for like the ambience. Erangel. No, Taego. They added anything new recently? Yeah, they have. So, for instance, on this map, sometimes they'll have big glowy circle areas across it, and the idea is that I'm gonna try for terminal. The idea is that those like big circles that glow and shimmer and stuff have a chance to get like level 3 kind of gear, like level 3 vest, level 3 helmet, the better guns, the extensions, the silencers, all that sort of stuff on Taego. They have a fair few different maps now. They do cycle through a few. I don't mind Haven. Haven was an interesting little map where, like, basically you were kind of like in this small industrial area and you just had like this motorized automatic vehicle with a friggin' Gatling gun on it just driving around, just decimating players. Every time it got near one, it would just stop and just barrage you. And you basically had, they were like almost 10-minute games, almost. What else? Um, okay, so they did bring out a few different cars. They fixed up the car mechanics. They brought in the cyclone or hurricane or whatever it is, the snowstorm on Bikindi, which makes it quite difficult. I haven't been in one yet. Luckily, I just barely like was running out of one before. What else they got? I know they have like a whole heap of new guns. This has got a couple of people. I would not say this is specifically a hot drop, but then again, there's kind of people everywhere. It's hard to say. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new guns. There's also, yeah, it'd be definitely worth it. I think, yeah, that's a car. I'll take that. What else is there? There are repair kits now for your guns and armor. So, and your helmets and stuff like that too. So if you pick one up, they look like little model kits, and the idea is that you use them to repair your armor once or whatever. I heard a person out there a moment ago. Alright, give me all this. There's all the good shit. I will put a suppressor on that, because that's going to confuse some people if I get some good shots off. Okay, so where am I? Yeah, these are shiny things. Yeah, so these areas, they normally show up earlier on the map as you're flying in, but the idea is that if you go into it, you've got a chance of having some really top-notch quality, like, stuff. You sound like you're still in that building. I'm gonna leg it. Let's go. What are you doing coming into my building? Seriously. I already took the guns out of this one. There's nothing in here. Oh. What was that? Fucking hell. Doesn't matter. I'll leave him. I don't need his stuff. That was a bit of a shame for him. I mean, I've got a friggin' SKS and a car. Speaking of, I probably do need a vehicle. This map is massive. That's open. Yeah, this map is one of the bigger ones, and it's not the easiest to navigate. It's like this. It's a very pretty map, by the way. Got large open areas. It's very pretty visually in some parts of it. But I dropped in a terminal to deal with people. I think there was one just there. Was that a person? Might have been. Not sure. Either way, it's too long a distance not to run. Until I get into clear, I'm not putting my gun down. Alright. I think of what else they brought out with PUBG. They had a couple of like micro maps. Like they had one called the Kraken. And the Kraken was hard as shit. It was basically like perpetual bomb zones where stuff would actually blow up the buildings, so you couldn't have refuse. They brought in a lot of tunnel systems now. So if you're in the end zone, you might actually be standing above somebody and not have to deal with somebody in like the last zone. Oh fuck, this area. Be lucky to keep the car after going across here. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, fuck's sake. Stop. I'm trying not to overcorrect it. Just trying to like let it do it. There we go. We're out of it. And into the next one. And we're headed towards drops. I think what else is new. I know that after they brought in the bikes, they brought in the snowmobiles. They brought in different types of cars specific to certain maps. Oh my god. As soon as I can get up onto this fucking road. This thing's got all 4 tires, right? Yeah. Holy shit balls. Nah, fuck that. I was trying to head towards where the drop was, but I don't know. I don't even know where it is anymore. It's probably still... Don't do it. Fine. Fine. I see how it is. I want to blow you up because you're such a fucking pain in my ass. Fucking gun. Put it away. That was just frustrating as hell. I probably could have run through there faster, to be fair. I'm very close to the zone. It does have one of these in it, and that should entice players to go into there, honestly. Let's see what's over this hill. Wide open area. Fantastic. Now, well, the only good thing is I'm not encountering peoples. That's kind of good. But I am purposely kind of headed towards this area. I do kind of want to like just skirt on the outskirts of it. See if I can't pick something up. Oh, there's also secret rooms now. So on this map, you can find a key, and there's a whole bunch of like secret zones, kind of like Battlefield. The Battlefield? No, Warzone Thunder had it. And so on the Warzone, original Warzone's maps, you'd have like underground tunnel areas where you could get like super great loot, lots of money, stuff like that, like caches. And that's what this map has now. You can open up into specialized rooms and places. And there's also on the Vikindi map, at least that I know of, a couple of locked doors that you can use a crowbar on. When you pick up a crowbar, it's no longer just a weapon. It is actually also a usable tool in the game. That's kind of interesting. It's funny, I don't always remember... That's a plant. I don't always remember what's changed, because like I come across the game different points of time. Play it for a bit, stop, play it for a bit more, stop, you know. Okay, give me this, because I realized you pair in the wrong friggin' order for me. And I have... Yeah, I could always take more, honestly. So I was kind of expecting there to be better stuff in here, since it is this zone. Also, these doors open as well, so like that. See if... Yeah, let's cover my tracks. I'll pick it up. Alright. That's a half rope. I'll take that. Where have I got to go? Jesus Christ, it's going to move so hard in a moment. I'm just going to run out of this town and hope for the best. Oh, it's a door. I'm like, why can't I get through the window? Completely nubbing it. Alright, so we're kind of headed this way now. Morning, Grim. Nice of you to say hello now that you're all bright and bushy-tailed. Probably requiring a coffee, but too tired to acquire it. If only drones existed, you know? Coffee drones. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure about this map. The hot drops have been kind of eh. Honestly, I kind of expected them to be a little bit more crazy. They did require me to pick up some different guns at first, but then that quickly changed. Especially since apparently I was doing like, you know, what's that friggin' meme again? Is the hello fellow children. Like, I'm so out of touch, I literally don't know where the hot drops are. I think I know, but I don't. Yeah, you need an IV drip coffee. I used to say that when I was working in IT, and I used to be like, oh, what we actually need is like intravenous coffee, or at least intravenous caffeine, at least, so that we could be more like alive throughout the day. Not necessarily for the efficiency of the place of like work, but just for like our own physical comfort of dealing with the day. Would be nice. I have heard that supposedly, like a good bag of like IV drip, just regular kind of saline and stuff, can make you feel a lot better. First thing, like if you have to have some kind of like drip that can do it. I also know that doctors use that method when they're hungover to kind of remove the hungoverness. It's not a super common known fact, but it is a fact that I know. Yeah. Well, I mean, you work your ass off to get a degree in doctoring, and you basically sacrifice a whole chunk of your personal and social life to get that done. You end up being a doctor, and now you're working your absolute ass crack off. So, you know, now that that's officially fallen off and you're now going insane, it's like, why not enjoy, going out at night, or drinking in your own home or whatever. And if you've got permissions to do so, use a fucking IV bag when you get to work. You know, I know it's, I don't know. I know that there's a thing that they can do about it, that they can like specifically request to have it done. I don't think they're allowed to do it to themselves. But yeah, I mean, it's at least not a bad way to enjoy your night and be functional the next day. I was running towards somebody, but they never made another sound. Where the fuck is everybody? Wow. Oh, God. I haven't actually seen this map try to go to a side. Let me just put my gun down and run in a bit more. I have not been on this map when it's gone to a corner. It has always been some chunk of land in the center of this goddamn island that's been a nightmare. I also don't know if Nightbot got fixed up or not. I did tweak it last week. It was pretty pissy straight after I um, gave it a timeout for giving somebody a timeout. It's really funny that. I don't know. I'm rolling up on a rock. I might run into it. Let's see. Okay, so I'm in the zone, but this looks like it's barren as shit. Okay, so I'm still kind of like going this way, hey? Wow. I haven't been on a edge of a map for a long time. Mind you, there's 40 people alive. There's no fucking way that there's 40 people in Huppo. They've got to be like, if you look at the circle, there's this massive area here. They've got to be in here. If they're not currently running in, they're just going to die. I could probably predict that by the time the blue zone comes up to here and it jumps again, it will have dropped by about 20 people. I know one just died, so we should get down to about 20 people or less, hopefully, by the time the blue zone bounces. If I'm still alive, that is. I don't actually even know what's out here. I've dropped at Hapo once. I haven't dropped anywhere else. I think that there is a scarecrow. Oh fuck, it's iron sights. Oh fuck, I don't have any scopes. How did I miss that? Wow, I'm actually gonna have to like look into things. Here I am running around being all like, I'll be fine. Yeah, no, none of that. Just shut that. Let's pretend we weren't in there. Oh, okay. So if I assume it's like basically dead ahead, that kind of looks like exactly where I'm going. Does it not? Because this isn't going to be pleasant. I should have taken a car way back there. I could have scooted up here and stolen some goods. It would have been fantastic. I kind of want to get over the road now that I'm kind of walking in a clearing, because this is shady, so it's a little bit harder to see me. as opposed to that side, which is like golden and bright and dewy. God only knows. All the other words for like bright and sunny. Alright. I'm hoping nobody's ahead of me. I'm expecting somebody to come flying past me any second on a car. There's a buggy. I don't even want to shoot or anything. I don't want to give away where I am. I am kind of running towards the drop. My hope is to maybe get a scope. I could potentially get a scope in there, but I mostly just want to get the fuck forwards. If there's this tiny little shack here, that kind of interests me. If I had a scope, it would be pretty much where I just need to be. Here we go. Here comes a car. Alright. Did you stop? You hit a rock. You keep an eye on him for a second. He sees me. I saw him get out. Was that where the drop was? No, he got the other vehicle. You used to enjoy your cousins way back when they were driving around. You being a dickhead, shout out, watch out, a tree every time they slam on the brakes and say where, and I reply on the side of the road. That doesn't surprise me, Grim. That 100% seems like what you would do. Like, I hope that's not actually, like, legitimate driving, like, real people driving. I hope that's in the game. Because when people do that and you're actually driving, it's really fucks your heart over. I'm gonna run up here. This is very open. Pretty, though. I like the green. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I'd never take you for a drive, Grim. Not with that kind of attitude. I'll probably end up bloody soiling myself or something, knowing me. Alright, an ACAM would be pretty great. I don't need more ammo. I was going to grab this, just a quick draw. Okay, so over here is basically... I mean, I am in the zone, but it's not going to work for me. I really just needed a scope. Yeah, obviously Nightbot didn't get fixed up. It is still very pissy from being timed out. That's where a car is. It's not the car he took. I also never saw the drop, by the way. Got all the way out here. I'm going to be able to see, but that kind of looks like a car over there. Yeah, this is kind of... It's either going to come up this way. The hell was that? Okay. I'm basically probably not going to find a scope at this point in the game. And I just need to find out... Just make sure I'm not sticking up too much. I just got to find out, like, where is the next circle coming? By the way, we do have under 11 to where this is. So that was about right. And by the looks of it, nobody's got the special drops. Nobody's got the flare. That's another thing. I don't know if you guys have played recently. It's not like a new thing, but it is something that was brought in a while back. And what they brought in is a flare gun. So what happens is you're running around, you get this flare gun, looks like a normal pistol, sits in your pistol slot, but it's bright red. And you find the flare shot somewhere around nearby. That is this car. I was fucking right. And the idea is you shoot the flare straight up as physically possible. Hello. I thought this guy might be coming for me. You guys keep going that way, huh? That guy was on a fucking bicycle, but he came all the way up here. I wonder if he saw me and just fucked right off, or if he just didn't see me at all. Okay, so here is not safe. I'm just going to call that right now. I'm going to move in. There's obviously the guy that got the fucking ghillie gear on a bicycle, for all things. And then there's that guy up there, which I'm just not going to sit and be a sitting duck for him. I know that sitting over here is not much better, but... Jesus Christ. I mean, it's a tiny bit better. I've still got ghillie over that way to worry about. I don't know Well, I kind of know roughly where he is now. I'm not saying I'm safe because I don't have a scope. 100% up there. I want this guy to have to come down. I knew that he was hoping. Why don't you drop for me? That would be great. It's either directly overhead and I can't see it, or it didn't drop there, so it's got to be that way. Alright, so I've got two basically long-range guns. No scope. There's this guy up here, which I don't think he's actually still up there anymore. He might be. Then there's the guys over there. I'm kind of semi on the edge of the circle. I could take it around to there. I'd be further away from them. But I think I'd be quite visible too. I could try. I could try to... Oh, that's where it is. I'm going to try to run out here and try to grab this car. Hopefully I'm not going to get shot. And I'm going to try to quickly zip over there and see if I can't find a fucking scope. At this point in time, a 2x scope's all I need. Oh, I didn't have a pan, but that sounded like they hit me. I know you're lining up the car. Wow. So sometimes people shoot, like line up to shoot the driver's seat. So as soon as you actually like get in, they kill you. That's what I was expecting him to do. Oh man, I was gonna like drive straight into that guy. There we go. Everybody remember where I left it. Might need it later. Alright, I can't believe I drove into somebody too. Okay, but my vest is shot, so... Oh man, they're coming. They are pissed. Alright, come on. This is a scope. Oh, magical. And fucking tastic. You know what? I'm actually going to put it on the SKS. I have a far better chance of dealing some damage with that. Alright. I think I can put this on here. I can do stuff with a 2x scope, for sure. Now, the guy that's all the way over there, just put that in my inventory for now. So here comes the wave of the circle. This is awful. But he's all the way up there. By the way, he's still up there. He still sees me. I see him. And I've got this other guy that's behind me to worry about. Yes, this rock will be my safety. Though, it sounds like... I mean, it sounds like he's in the water, but I know he's not. Okay, where are you guys? Because I heard yous. Okay. Let's get my energy drink on. How far in have I got to run? All the way up. Great. Pure fantastic. Here's hoping maybe he gets shot by Gilly Guy. We could only hope. I see my next rock coverage is there. There's somebody. You see him? Alright. That looks like... Was that a Groza or an Auger that just popped up? Somebody's got it. And I'd love for it to be the guy that just got capped. Be him. This guy. He's got the right idea. He's going around the long ways. I'm going to try to run up. I'm going to try to run up to this rock. Hopefully I don't get shot at. This is going to be basically my plan from here on in, is just rock to rock. I don't exactly have much coverage. And so long as I'm running behind that guy, I'm okay with that. The guy has moved. We're alive. Yeah, pretty much. I don't see him up there, so he definitely moved. If I could go around the back of this, can I get up on it? That's always the fucking question, is it? Can I climb this? I swear, like, I did climb trees and shit when I was a kid. But I don't think I climbed on stuff as much as I do now with, like, this game. I'm also in the circle too, so I don't actually have to peek up here if I don't want to. I'm just going to see how steep is it. Not too bad, not too bad. I could deal with this. I could nook here. I mean, until I find out where that guy is. Shit! The hell are you doing in the water? What kind of a fucking hiding place is that? You know when I said it sounded like somebody was shooting me from the water? I wonder if it was a second fucking guy. I wonder if he's the one that got the other guy off the cliff. What a fucking hiding spot. Wow. Alright, go.